don't pretend to be perfect out here. We just tell the truth. I was serving up the poison and hiding from the po-po, trying to numb the pain inside and losing my control. Late nights watching the cameras, high as a kite. I was drowning in my sin, getting high all night. Money on my mind, paranoia in my chest. Guns closed just in case they try to tell. Trust nobody when you say that crystal man. Didn't know the devil was hoping for my death. I was looking out the windows watching cars pass. I knew this life was dangerous and wasn't gonna last. Stacking that cash so I could finally get out the game. But I would just buy more drugs and spread the pain. Snitched by a snake, call those friends when it ghosts. Cuffs on my wrist, lost my freedom, that hurt the most. Fell hard, hit bottom, saw the door of that cell. Lost everything I owned because I flirted with hell. But God didn't waste my pain, he found what I had lost. Broke me down to the ground and he lifted the cross. I was running from the truth till he shattered my lies. Now I'm walking in the light with my face to the sky. Concrete bed in a blanket, then is my excuses. Judge slammed the gavel like guilty as accused. Years on the docket, no more drugs in my veins. Devil in my ear whispering I could take your pain. Screaming at the ceiling with my fist full of rage. Thinking about getting revenge while I'm stuck in this cage. But God stepped in with a whisper of his own. Said, son, I never left, you just walked alone. I was locked in a cage with a bunch of criminals. They preyed on the weak, so I had to become an animal. Fighting for a spot in a place I didn't wanna be. Fighting earned me respect in there, but also time in the hole. Four cold walls in the silence swallowing me whole. Finally people learned that I wasn't weak and hard to control. Finally they stopped trying to take my spot and testing me. One more time in a hole and no more having to live violently. But even when the fear stopped, the war stayed inside. A battlefield in my chest, I can never outrun or hide. That's when God showed up saying, son, enough of the pain. You survived the cage, now let me break the chains. Yeah. Cold night, cell block fights, metal door. Every time I read that book on the cold floor, the grace poured heavy like a storm from above. I needed Jesus in the reach of his mercy and love. Met a brother with a Bible, more tatted up than me. Said you wanna be free, take this book and read. I read almost every page while I laid on the cold floor. I felt the change in my heart, listen to the devil no more. God didn't waste my pain, he found what I had lost. Broke me down to the ground and he lifted the cross. I was running from the truth till he shattered my lies. Now I'm walking in the light with my face to the sky. Snitched by a snake, yeah, it tore me apart. But God used that pain just to restart my heart. I lost everything I had, but I found something better. Jesus pulled me out when my life fell severed. Yeah, I fell, but the story ain't done. I'm a son of the king, I ain't a felon on the run. Walked through hell's fire, but he washed me clean. Saved by the blood, now I live for the king. Now I live for the king.